Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to another live stream. What's happening with this one is this time I'm going to. It's a bit different. This is pretty much I'm just going to build this farm. So I've got an idea on how we're going to build this one out, set it all up. So we're going to go with doing lots of cows, see how many we go. So I've got the 32 placeable mods in. So field 13 here, we're going to make it into a big, like a massive cow yard. So this is pretty much just going to be a, let's have a go building it. Everyone can jump in, have a watch, all that sort of stuff. If, live, it's all comment away and let's build it all together. And then I'll edit it up later on this week and upload it up for everyone to watch. So it'll be a nice short down. So if you don't want to watch the whole live stream and the slow mode and just want the highlights, well, you have to stay tuned and you'll see a later on. But if you like things like this, please, drop a like and comment it. And even if you're watching it later on as a replay, don't forget to just like it or just comment saying, you want more like this. So you got that open look if you want to, or a highlight version later on, and we'll go with that. All your feedback helps me basically get better at this. So anyway, let's take it steady. Got a bit of music going. See how we go. Just tag everyone in on Discord. Let we all know that it's on. So give the little notification out to everyone that's on the Discord that hasn't picked it up off YouTube, because that's always good fun. Let's get on with it. So purchase a little thing. So first off, I'm going to start getting these placeables out. What I came with, we're going to go with let's live over at this bloke's house here. Well, this now becomes our house, and just out of my range everywhere. Well, to keep it to my garage to sell. It's not going to give me that, is it? One item per farm. Well, we're already off to a bang, aren't we? I was going to plant the chair there, so because we can't, because that's wedged into the map, the start point. Yeah. Let's have a little look. It's not quite level enough here on the driveway, but I do vision coming up this little laneway. And about 13 different, well, we got 32 place anywhere set up on. So yeah, it was like the idea we could have 32 cow yards. So I want to place one because I want to have a look at a few layout is. As you can tell, I'm on 4.8 million on the money, so we're going to set it all up, and then we'll by the end of it, I'd reckon we'll have nothing left, because they're about 200-300 grand each, especially if we go large yards. I've got a few other mods here set up on the animal pens. So we got this large cow pasture, 200 cows in that one, 500 in this one. Then obviously we can do the standard one, which gives you 200 there. So I was thinking of doing a few of these middle ones. This probably could set one up with the bales, maybe throw some shed in, maybe one or two like that, then a few more like this, depends on how they're sped out. I was going to put all the water pumps on, so not worrying about water, we're just worrying about cleaning and keeping up the feed. But I want to make so we're going to do this more like a feedlot, like a breeder. So I was going to set up maybe these couple of 200 here, where I could have 100 cows, and then every other 100 above it. So when it builds up to an extra like 150, I can move them over, move the cows to the 500 where they can stay from calves to get sold. So we have set at different growth stages, depending on our. Probably can go up to each season, so we can go into each. So we have one for spring, winter, autumn. So we could have 4 there. So there's, could be possible 2,000 cows as is, plus, we could even double it. We could have, that just sounds ridiculous that much. I was working on if we had 200 per each one, we would be, because of 32, you're well over 6,000 cows. But that's at full capacity, where I would easily let the breeding up. So I'm thinking we might go for this sort of older style cladding setup. So we'll have a look at one of these and the other one. Thinking we could set it up. Where's my zoom out button? No. That one. Not. So I'm on my keyboard at the moment. I don't have my wheels set up just for the way I'm pretty much. Oh, let's do 90-degree turns. So we can set it up to feed one side, feed the other. What do we got to do here? We can do. Have a look around. What's that other button we could do? That lifts it up. Left control. Yeah, this one. Up and down. That's not what we need. Okay. So we'll just set all this up pretty cruisy. So if I stop talking and stuff, like this is not, I'm trying not to be a very active through this. Well, I'll still chat away. If you comment, I'll chat back, but just really set it up to be just around. So we'd have one in on that side if we had there, and then one on that side. We could just about be it, but it's going to end up very high because of the way the train editor works. That one's there. 32 is a lot. I guess we could always purchase this way and put, you know, like a city. We could do a grid pattern. Maybe a bit more of a crooked setup, maybe, but anyway, I'm thinking. Oh, we're going to go this way, won't we? So if we drop, I might set that there. No, I don't want to go down more, but maybe because it's going to put it in the ground pretty good. There we go. So we get one of them, and then so that's got to be like a stable there. This is got to be like our breeder one. So I'll set up a few breeders. Problem with up here is it's a good hill, so it comes in pretty good. See how the fence is right in the ground there. Let's spin around a little bit. We'll try and get this pretty nice. So this is 90 degrees as well. Like that, and then see how this lines up on this side. Yeah, I think they're out there, but we'll have a quick look at it and see how it ends up looking along and all that. We're obviously going to play with the terrain editor, smoothing all this up. So we already smashed, yeah, a bit of more coin down. So I'm going to build all the infrastructure first. They'll bring all my cash income right back. I don't know, we might start at 500 cows or something, a few spread across in the different areas. Get our little breeder stock going and see how the years go on. Come to think of it, I've got to set my season set up. So this is full-blown setup. So we might bring that down to 3 days is cheating with animals. I like 6. 6 is a good one. I'm not sure if the updates yet. Last time I turned snow mode off, it literally like just instantly snowed down. I don't think that's what we want. Sort of. All the specs at the moment seem pretty good. Here we go. So what is this marginal feed requirement? So we were thinking of doing Brahmas. Well, we'll actually came into a what cow setup? We're gonna go Forgot the breed I was actually thinking of before. Angus, that's what. We were going to do Angus, so we weren't going to do these ones. So it requires low feed consumption, price per head are both well and worthy trade-off, lower milk production. So we're not really aiming for milk production. We're aiming for well, this one we can do a limousine growing quickly. But we can do it with array of random colours. Heat throw. Yeah, so you could probably do something. I think we might do a Brahma. We could have all sorts of colours of this. So move one over. Just so I got an idea of what I actually got to build it. So we can come into my menu now. And look at what we got. Animals always need water. Cleaning area. Grass is 60. TMR is 100s. Hay silage is 75. Grass is 60%. So we got that. So best result, provide the most food. So we could try doing lots of TMR, but I'm thinking we might just go with the silage and grass, which is straw. See, straw won't matter too much, as they're we're more going to worry about cleaning this, because straw will just provide the manure, which we don't really. We could always use it as a sell it off as a byproduct. We'll work that out later on, because that will end up have to be determining whether we're planting or we're buying in feed, which may happen. We might buy in a heap of straw feed. That could be, because that is happening in real life. So water for this guy. Come on, jump. Silly gate. We're just not quite high enough there. But you can sit back and watch it till the cows come home. So we'll throw in, where is it? Under animals. I might put a workshop over next to the house here. That will give me the ability of teleporting there. So if we throw, there's the front door of the workshop. Excuse me. Oh, whoops, I got out of it. Let's go into bring on a water pump. I got the place anywhere mod, so we should be able to get away with just placing these. So I wonder if we can set it up correctly. It would look like the pump is going into the trough, like so. Water going in. It's making noises. We'll let it sit. That's our first one. How's my yard here? That's not too bad. I just got to build in here out. I guess so. Let's get my terrain editor. Landscaping. Wait, zoom in. Okay. Let's move things. Strength is right. I want to do smaller, which is this way. Flatten. Let's bring a bit more of an area out. Wrong one. Smoothing that off. If I got my right buttons, yeah. Moving my mouse in the wrong spot again. There we go. Now we're getting to a setup. That's more suitable. Don't own this land. Oh well, it'll be right. Is that on the map? But anyway, we get our workshop planer. We should drop a cartridge right in here so it all works together. That's what we're gonna do. Drop in the hose cleaner. So I can know I gotta wash down after a muck. Don't own the land. We'll solve that pretty quickly. Oh, that's this one. So we're gonna go with this sort of area here. I think we might, don't know whether we'll end up with field 5 and 6 and 7 yet. It's 300 and 400 and something thousand, so. Need the water tank to run the cartridge. Oh, look at that spastic effort. That's not very good. Let's sell that quickly. Let's bring my landscaping tool back in. Sorry, back. Wrong, but I'm used to in Giants Editor, so got the habit of hitting those keys. So smashing escape to before I can move the mouse and stuff like that is just become a bit of a habit recently. So got a few things. I haven't done much work with this sort of edit. Back to this one. Now we can have the ability of driving in and out my yard. Sweet. Bit of a track up here. I might paint a little bit of a track there. Which way do we want? We want to go. What button was it? I'm reading through it all, so painting it. No, that's not what we're going to do. We've actually got to change X. That's it. Ground type. Tab, that's the one I'm thinking. I'm looking for the gravel. No. It's actually asphalt that we're looking for. This one here. Might just give just a little bit in here just so we got a bit of a wash bay because we know it gets wet. So it looks like we've paid for a bit of a wash bay. And then back to the dirt tracks to solve it all out after that. Done. That's about what I want to look for. Oh, I missed a bit. Get the right button. Spin around. Give me a mouse. Yep. Okay, that's pretty good there. We should put that dirt one back on. Too bad we can't go backwards with it. Okay, which way with X? Feel like a bit of a noob with this. Smooth it off a bit. Yeah, that one's lower. Whoop, too much. That's normally mouse wheels rolling. Well, anyway, we've lost the grass, which isn't very good. So we'll have to paint that back on, which is good. Now we can add that in that function. Need to keep up with all this thing. If there's anything like anything, keep saving. So this is sort of, probably fix that a little bit more. Oh, but we should actually have a look at our water. How's it going? Oh yeah, it's got some there, pumping away. Beautiful. It's already cracked down, so we're just not far off already spending $1 million. It's out of 4.8, I'm over $1 million already spent. So, and I haven't even started at the track dealer. So this is going to be pretty. Oh, hold on, this is the one I want to look at. Like a splash of water. That's good. So because we'll produce a heap of slurry, which we can use if we have enough for the cows. But like I said, I'm more worried about we'll set this up just because we can now, but we'll worry about breeding numbers and trying to keep them fed. So might be a bit of buying some feed, but see how we go. Anyway, back to, we're going to have a look at which is the more hen I'm suitable for. See how we go. This is definitely a bit more of a high production line setup, isn't it? Oh, hello milk room. You come through your straw blower and everything all right here. Water must be one of them. Hay storage. See, what I'm thinking is we could actually have a few of these lined up in row. On one side, one the other. Then you could do your okay. Not too happy. Pretty happy with that. I think this is going to be the style we're going to go for. Whoops. Wonder how long that's been. Oh, be right back in a sec. Yeah, let's get back into it. So, this set, that's what I did. Now I just want to play some more. So we went with that setup. Zoom out. Which one did I click on? I clicked on the wrong one, didn't I? Yeah. It's just missing that hay shed on the end. Well, look at that layout, might be pretty awesome. Might set another big one with this hay shed set up on. And do something like that. Build it out a bit. And then these ones. So these are our breeder ones, aren't they? Our fattening yards, should you state. Because they're like 500, so that's it. So you probably want... God. Might try and get it around 10. So if we got 2, so if we did 4,000, it's like... Oh, because we said 6, that's right. 1 or 4. 1 for each setup. So if we have 1 yard for each site layout, I'm thinking there. I'm thinking if you spin that 180 and drop it like so. Oh, this is when you need that Control Z bit, isn't it? I think we should flatten this first. That's what we're going to do. Garage. No. No, one of these ones. What should we do? Let's get my landscaping tool. Let's swap it over. And we're going to go this one. Get the construction work through the construction yard here. Ooh. A different sort of bit there, isn't there? Brush strength. Should change that up. Get my smoothing out pretty intense. Because we want all this pretty smooth. How does that look? I didn't think that was that, Space Cadet. Definitely didn't look it before, but I think that just smoothed that off, didn't we? Go again. Start. Make it smaller. Get that phone through there. Loves the beat. I don't like it definitely flat, so having a bit of a terrain change here is probably quite nice. Change it up a little bit. I don't mind it slowly stacking up the hill a bit. Back to my animal pens. Yeah, this is the one we had. Had it that way. But we're going to get it right this time. There we go. Oh, that's pretty good. It's definitely a building layout. Let's throw in some other bits up here because we've got that other one we want to build. Let's stick it. I'm thinking we might actually just like build it and then smoothen some gear out, but that's not going to work, so I'm not liking it. Okay. I think I've really made it all stupid, so that's probably about where I'm done. We gotta keep the craziness going, don't we? There we go. Now we got full blown crazy. So now we got that sorted. I'm pretty happy with my. Place one to every water source now. Like we said, we got our breeders in there. This will be our fattening stock. Okay, which one's water, which one's food in these sheds? Make sure that's food and that's water at this end. So let's have a quick look at one of these ones. Because water is like that. Because they normally always use the same. And food's normally the one with the beam. That's why I looked at it. Food's normally that one. Water's this one. So anyway, just because of the craziness, it's got to be in a bit of a... It's got to be pretty close, but... Looks good like that, I reckon. So this is going to be good. Might just cut out these zoom everywhere. It looks zoom now. No, wrong way. Now we're looking. Too far. This way. Cannot be placed here. Well, if it can't be placed there, where can it go? Outside the shed then it is. That's that. That's done. Let's try and make this kind of nice. Build some strength up. This is the easiest way to smoothen things out. not like we're spending my money yet. It will blend in the yard eventually. Except for when you do things like that. Look at that. Oh my god, who... make this smaller so I can just build the outside around this fence out. Need $1. Bye-bye. And you can build it on a lane later. There we go. Same thing again here. Build that out. Whoops. I didn't want that bit. This one I want to build it up a bit, just so the shed's up, and then we build like a bit of a track in. Because it's going to come up into here, so this is pretty good. We should actually build this one out while we're at it. Similar attitude right there. So then these, we just build this lane in. That's actually not too bad. I just don't like that. Guess we can. Smooth it out over a greater distance and you won't notice it so much. Definitely makes it look better. So there it is. Looks like it's always been there. Yeah, put this out here. Bring my curve around again. And that's how we get it nice. Look at that for an effort. There we go. Now we're living on a hill. Might as well take that back out there. Come back here, mouse. Thank you. Sorted. Oh, that's right. That's right, because that's my level there. That looks pretty good. Can't tell. We got to smooth this off just so it's not noticeable. This one here is a big smooth, and then take. Oh my god, we'll leave that for a bit. Next bit I got to do is I actually want to take a bit more of this hill off. Take a bit more out so we can come a bit further. There we go, that's better. Like so. We should really should get some tree mods. Place some trees up in here. Build it in so it looks like it's part of a forest or something. All the way to this edge of the map. But I'm not showing how the area normally looks. I only know how to play it off this map, so yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that'll do. Hit the wrong button again. Use the wheel to make it bigger. That's what I use in Giant's Editor. Got the hang of that for a bit, and then all of a sudden I make a few mistakes in here. But the middle mouse wheel buttons and stuff are, you set them the same, so that's what I've done, so I don't push the wrong mouse button. I just produce all the escape and everything wrong. This one bigger around the outside, so plus it'll get rid of the crop. You just have to paint some grass on afterwards. How are we gonna go? What's this like? How far over? Oh, look at that. We might take it all the way out there. I think if we fill in to here. Whoop. Ah, no, Control Z. No undo. Seriously. Wrong button. God. Get all that over there. So I can get all this crop off as well. Flatten it out. You know it's flattened out. We could always drop another shed in here. That might be the best way. Fill in the yard. If you notice, I've kept a bit of room to try and get some road train, some truck effort in here. But it's just like playing with paint.net. I'm going to take this track up here, fairly level to about here. And then bring it down so we go like that, nice and so you get a very, very strange effort. Bit of an off-road track. Okay. Let's get back to putting this sort of stuff out. we should save. Just the way that took it to load. Unless that was autosave kicking in because it's been that long. Which is possible. Throw a bit more grass back along here. I just got to do my edges up. That's what I'm really aiming to get. These edges here. I'm not sure what's that mark is. Might look at it later. See if I get rid of it. It's there. It should grow some grass. Probably not the best grass, but it's blended in a bit like that, so it sits nicely. Not painted grass. There's a difference probably between painted grass and field grass. Is those textures there that you can see, and they're just very rare, buddy. We missed a step over here. We didn't smoothen this off. Probably just the way I was at the time. Hey guys. Yeah, glaze. That's how to say it. Not very good at reading. Especially when I don't look properly, I guess. How's it going? Yep. Hi, bye. I guess that's really good. Yep, working away. In here I want to change it up a bit, but we'll just edit this over here, so then this all blends in again. Crooked lined. There we go. I might just put this in this way. I want to see how we go, because tab. You can put some dirt tracks through here. Wrong way. No. This around here. In here I got a little bit more I want to do just to fill this gate up. This one in here, we're going to connect the two together. I think We should build this up to there though. Change my shape just so it works a bit more. Didn't it used to be a square, but now it's a box? Strange. That one. My terrain editor is not the best. Let's change my shape back so I can smoothen that off though. It's probably so we can build some lights in it, added into night time, but there you go, look more like a yard setup. Kind of want to make this road go somewhere. Why don't I just build a bit of a road like so? Got to be a bit careful with this. It can be pretty difficult at times, just because you can make a big mistake pretty quickly. But I'd put a dirt track off that. I want to build a bit more of a. If I go this way out the front, we should be able to get this fairly nice, because I want to bring it into here like so. The same with this one. I want this one. There it goes. Trying to get it pretty stylish, like to follow in the rest of, sort of similar, so it doesn't look too stand out from what the map is like. So it doesn't look too out of shape, but it. Okay, that's a bit my layout. Now let's. Nope, not that one. Yeah, this one in here. Let's put this all the way to my road. Like so. That's end's done. Just need to spin around the wrong way again. This is the one I'm thinking of. Build a bit of a track in there, like so. This one's going to come a bit of a track down here as well. Make it a bit like that so it blends in a bit. This one we'll throw down here as well so we can. But this is all going to go back in the grass. I'm going to put all the grass along here. I think that's going to look the best. Really, it should trend out pretty good. Should put mud up there, I guess. Yeah. You can go a little bit of grass just in the corner here, something just so it blends in. Create that strength of randomness to the lot. Oops, back along here. Got to get this nice, otherwise it'll just be strange. It's a pretty cool song. Need to build that track in there. If we set the rush bigger, it's probably got to be easier. There we go. What do we say? A bit of mud in here. Yeah, get back to no. This one. Put this track into here, like so. So along there will be pretty good. What do we have? No, that's not it. It's like this one here. So now it looks like we've actually purchased a track of mud. Okay. Spin around, smash that shift button to get it speeded up. Get everyone dizzy. Not too decided yet what I'm going to do here yet, but I do feel like leaving it run through the yard there is pretty good. So we just got to put some grass along these edges here. Other way. Build it up, it'll look better. There we go. So you can have that bit of a loop through there, I guess. We could build a bit of a dirt track cut across here. That might be what we might do. But if we zoom out, get a bit more of a look. Way is that? No, that's not it. that was it back there. That's the asphalt, that's the mud. It's this one here. We want about, yeah, this is painted in there, we know that much. Got a bit of room to drive around with the loader and everything. Yeah, no farm track's ever straight, so you got to throw a few wiggles into it, get it all to look around pretty good. There we go. Throw this grass back on here. Being this is just a different sort of grass, I'm going to just change it all so it all blends in together. There we go. This track here, I'm tempted to leave that alone for a bit and just bring it up to about here. Put it this way. And this way we can have a bit more of a different setup. We need that foresty needles look, or whatever it is, this sort of cloud texture. That might come in later. So back to my grass one. I just skipped it. Smash and tab like no tomorrow. But we could do a little bit of a hedge like so, and I've got my brush set way too big, so I've stuffed it up hugely. So we're gonna go this one. This ground color comes back. Oh, it's almost like a rollover point right there, but we can smoothen out some more, I guess. And get it, try and bring this in Level it up a bit, just for a spec. And smoothing that edge off. Okay, I need to make it a bit more further out. Need to make it wider so it can, like so. This way it can smoothen off better. Not too stressed on this side, but just to make it neater. Oops. Oh my god, I just hit Control Z again, didn't I? Let's do the whole, let's just level it off again, start again. Because I was going to come in a bit more shallower in here. Bring it down another step. Nope, wrong button. This one is what we need to do, smooth it. I think I'm not far off getting it now. So, wrong one. Bring my strength down. Hey Nathaniel. How we going, mate? Playing with the sculpting mode at the moment, just really changing everything up. Making a few tracks. So yeah, we're on Lone Oak Farm and you wouldn't even pick it because we're pretty much in a strange place. So I'm building a super duper large cow area. We've got down here, so might as well do it while we're in this mode. Get rid of my help menu and that, because you don't need that. So over here, so coming in, this is the main house, the workshop and the area to clean things. So this is my main track in. Bit of a dirt track off this way and that way and around. Kind of think I would need to paint this one up a little bit more. But these two sheds on the front here and this one over here is going to be like a reproduction shed. So this is where we increase our flock size, herd size, should I say, sorry. And then over here, these sheds all hold 500 each, so we've got about 2,000 worth of storage. But I'm using it for one for each season change, so I can keep an idea on my growth rates and stuff like that. But pretty much they're a fattening area. So breed up my stock, throw them in here, fatten them up, sell them off to market. So this is how we're going to play with cows. So I'm going to do breeding cows, and that's my main focus. I'm setting all the yard up, then I'll drop by probably, I don't know, start with 1,000 cows or something, or half fill these 3 breeding areas. So that's 300, and go from there. Till then, I've just pretty much just set the whole lot up. So give you an idea, this is the diner and everything. And that's now the new look. So it's probably turned out pretty well. I got some machinery sheds and stuff there we can probably lay down here. I might leave the grass there for a bit. I do own this bit of land here as well, so but while we're going, we better neaten all this off, and I gotta this one. We better build in this track here. Yeah, it's over. I'm going pretty good today. How are you? Yeah, yeah. Doing get new class DLC. It's coming in a month. Yep, it's already on pre-order. I've already got it. When it shows up, there will be class. We could do a lot of silage probably in a month. Yeah. Push the class gear to the limit. There we go. A little bit of a track. Just need to throw some more trees in. Maybe some of these pine trees. Too bad we don't have that. Nah. Pommy style. Throw some hedges in. Throw a few hedges along the edge. Might throw some down in here. I'm thinking that might just be a bit. See how my man. On this, do you know your way around Lone Oak Farm, or is this just the first time ever sort of looking at the map? Because if you want a bit more of a look around, we can fly over like this and have a show you where the main farm and where you normally start and everything is, if that's what you want. Don't think we need to worry about those sorts of things just yet. Ground top. Let's paint that there. Make the track a little bit more suitable for taking strange vehicles up it. Yeah, I think that's probably it there. So let's smoothen it off, but I might leave it just for giggles. Just smoothing this bit here just for making it easy. There you go. I'm thinking that actually looks pretty sweet. So, as in corresponding to where everything is here, the main farm is down, like where you start. So this is the original sheep farm, then cut through the trees here. This is the main Lone Oak. That's the pig area. And if I spin around, that's the Lone Oak original farm setup. So this is where you normally spawn and start right at the house here and everything. And this is the name of the farm, Lone Oak, the single tree on the hill. So based on real life farm, this is basically the real life farm spot. As far as I know, there is some more info available online and stuff about it, but this is the Lone Oak farm. This is the original. This is where the homestead and where the family live at the moment. The main machinery area, the grain storage and cow barns here. So you start off with quite a few fields, more in 19 than you did in 17. And then you go with all these trees. So I did do a 17 version of this, and I literally, because I was, didn't want to buy more land because I had 1,000 sheep to feed. I needed grass. So we mowed everything, and then I took out, probably from here, made a track through these trees. That's my high suggestion. See, I cut in about just past the gate here and made a track through the tree line along the edge all the way to the main farm. So I had a shortcut across the map, so it came out there over these bumps here. So much more noticeable now, but yeah, it came out through there and around. Look, it's built an awesome little track. That's new. Cool. Yeah, see, I built a track in from along here on my 17 one when I played the game in 17, but and you gotta remember there's a little secret lake down here and a little cabin, and So that looks pretty cool. Water point. So yeah, and I cleared all this bush out pretty much and made a big field in there of just grass, so I had more grass without having to buy more land. And you could do that again if I really wanted to, but I wouldn't do it. That was a lot of hours. I think I spent well over probably almost 100 hours just in clearing that line of forest out. Okay, just need to get a heap of trash cans. So yeah, so this is my maid farm. We came thinking might be the best way of doing it. I think I need to put like a machinery shed or something, somewhere to stick the equipment. I'm liking the yard being kind of open like this. We can probably stack hay bales in here, or straw bales. We've got a bit of a grass area up here, bit of a grass field there. Nice and awkward. Bit of grass at the back here. Croppable field there. So I'm thinking I might put a machinery shed pointing that way there. That should be pretty much what we're going with. So what sort of shed we're going to go with, I don't know. There's the easy sheds or this lizard shed. So we should actually go back to my train editor. Now paint it all, but oh well. What are we on? We're on painting. But we're going to pick up this point here. And just probably take it that way a bit. I should take it that way like so. We'll throw a bit more strangeness into it, but just got to get it pretty close. Around the edge to smooth it. The trick here is you actually go bigger area to smooth. Then when you look now, it looks pretty good. Pay for some more grass. Painting doesn't seem to be costing me anything, which is good. Somewhere there, then we'll work out how these sheds look. Two small, medium, or triples. Might go with two mediums. I'm thinking that looks pretty cool. Yep, that way. Now we're getting to where sweet. I'm happy with that. Might let's give my dirt texture back. We should do something strange like oh yes, if we have like a little mud hole like so. Just in front of the shed where we drive loads, just to spice it up. Something a bit different, right? Like that. There we go, back to my. There we go. All that effort in painting it, I've just smooth. Went, okay, we'll paint over it again. I got the mouse in the wrong spot, don't I? Oh yeah, I think we're done. I want to get a tractor, but I'm thinking we might go for the ute. Get the big service ute out. Or was that the rims? Yeah, jet black that. Main colour. It's a bit of a strange colour. I think, what are we gonna go? Blech. Actually didn't look too bad as it's browned up. No, I don't want red again. There we go, the custom Agco grey. New fleet colours. Now I got a vehicle. Go on menus. Well, not paying attention. Not too bad. So I just need to get some trees, so I might put my place trees mod on, and we can put some more birch trees along, and we might throw a couple more up the road laneway here. Need to smooth that out. Note to self, a little bit more smoothing in here. We set it, but this is so far the yard. Like I said, I think in the centre here, good storage for like dropping a heap of hay bales or something. too bad that, or we might end up with a permanent hay storage. We could throw a silage pit in, really. So this is... pretty good machinery shed. A couple of decent size ones. Back into the fields. I think this is so this is my go a bit of a drive around and have a look at the field. So this is how it ended up. So they're not too bad. You got a bit of a track along this edge here, so I'm thinking this is pretty good. I'm not like... We've got some storage in there for permanent hay bale storage. Oh, yeah. That's my short track in there, but... Go around this side, can access in and out most places with the straw blower and things like that. So we might put straw under cover there. Back the truck up in there. Load other animals on. This one's got the water out in the guts there, out the centre. This is all a bit... Yeah, we kind of ended up on a hill. It's not too bad. I was hoping more of a nice smooth gradient there, so I might have to change that. But other than that, a bit of terrain elevation and change isn't too bad. So you can still drive around the grass fields. And back over this bump to the back to the sheds. So it just needs a few, probably just to grain it up, like a couple around the trees and stuff, or just around the outside edges there, between a bit, a few places. This is a bit of the track I've spent a little bit of time on out the back here, just to... It's not the best, it's more for the pickup, just to sneak along through. And I painted over this bit, didn't I? So I got to paint there into the shed. Right. So that's the farm. We better, while we remember, do my fixes up. Over here. Four. That's pretty good. We almost wasted one day. First day gone at times 5. Wow, I've spent a lot on this. And I did a bit. Well, started early. Hour and a half, a little bit early, a little bit later. All that sort of stuff. What do we need? X. Smoothing this off because I have this bump in here that I do not like. That needs going. Same with this bump down here. I need to go like in this just to... because I'm going to end up driving over this so much. More created it when I planted these hedges here, but or placed them. Should I start? Is the correct terminology? So what do you guys think so far? Is it something a bit different? Something looking not too bad? Or do you think I should just call it done, or it's more just a different idea, something different, or a different video layout? We didn't like in between these sheds here, did we? No, we got to fix all this up. So I really want between here. Pretty much that line there. Smoothing off. Better, but not enough. We can take the strength out flat out and see what it does. 3. Probably a bit better like that. Nice, pretty even going lane. I just tapped it off the grass. Oop, too big. But it's definitely a nighttime thing. I might throw the map into Giants Editor just to move the career start to over here and my house point. So then I just added it up a little bit to myself, but that's about it. Yeah. Just making it feel late now. It's just cracked midnight where I am, so I am definitely late into the night. Just playing around. Gotta start somewhere. Yeah, that's pretty good. So those hedges did actually fill in a little bit, just a little detail like that along the edge there. Almost tempted to throw a couple here, but it's not. It's on that lane, so it'll stuff all my smoothers up. I'm thinking we might get a couple more of these birch trees and plant along here. We could probably even do a row of proper LAPSE and sprouts or something with the tree planter. We did that there. See, that's cultivated land, so that will change on us. This one here, we should change this texture all the way to the edge. Doesn't stand out then. Get rid of these funny patterns out of it. We could throw the hedges along here or something. I don't know, I might get some fencing. Build some fences up. So around the back here it's not the best, but we could, like I said, we could actually get the tree planter and do 1 or 2 rows of trees around the back edge of the yards here so they don't look too out of whack. So it looks like we're going up to the tree lines or something like that. A few more little spots that are just going to stand out. Absolutely. If they just look different, it's going to annoy me. See, that kind of annoys me how it changes, but that'll be right. I think I'm just going to have to live with a little bit of it. Bring that line back in there. Oh, did I fix up a little bit down in there? Not quite. Quite enough where we smoothing it off. It took a bit off. See, because when I went in to get a farmhouse, I thought, oh, this would be awesome. Just set the deck chair up and we're done. But we're only allowed one, so I need to get rid of the other one somehow. I guess I could always just teleport. Do a bit of video editing, make it look like I've done that, but I'm teleporting around. This is looking a lot nicer. Yeah, it's only for the ute. Yeah. Better. Definitely makes it feel like a home now. Almost like it's a part of the map. Alright. Save that. Yep, we've got to save it. So I don't have any more failures. So if anyone's watching this on the replay and stuff, thanks for watching. Quick suggestion. I'm actually thinking of purchasing some trucks. So find a cool mod that will fit in well. I'm thinking of setting up one of these trucks from a tanker for, well, I've got to do slurry. We can do a lot of slurry setup, can't we? But animals. I see we can do the IT run and milk tanker. But I'm thinking actually why wasn't transport, that's where it is. So for the like Wilson trailer here and stuff, because we're going to be doing some cows, so we need to get into road trains. I'd love a road train. I would love to be able to, so you know, if you got 12 there, at least 30 or 40 cows. I'm talking 3, 4, maybe 5 trailers. That's 14, so yeah, it's doable. But I'll need a good horsepower truck to pull it. So find me, if anyone has a suggestion to a mod to like an American truck, you know, get a Kenworth or a Peterbilt or something like that. Last truck I did here on 17 actually went for a flying effort, and it was bloody hilarious. I've never seen a truck do 900 miles an hour or 900 k's an hour or something, but that's what this one ended up as. Ooh, 8R American setup, definitely. I'm thinking front weight, my god. Just standard. I don't think we could have 450 horsepower. Ooh, spray tractor. That's what that looks like right there. You don't need 450. You only need 360. But 290 just seems a bit strange. Floaties. Alright, that's some good options there. Yeah, we could do the 9RT or the 8R. Should have the 8R here. Yeah, 8RT. This is a new mod that just came out. Oh, we could set our 75. Oh, that's some big tracks. There we go, US. Oh, cool. 370, so we get the 400 horsepower. That looks mean, but it's still low horsepower. But we can make it far. Put the 70-foot trailer on it, cultivator on it, and make it go. So yeah, let's find some American machines. So definitely be a bit of John Deere gear around, stuff like that. So, but I'm thinking, yeah, definitely find me a trailer or something. We could use the class, the big mod, the Crone Big X. That's what we got at the moment. And then we get the class forager wagon and stuff when it comes out. Like we said, in a month it'll be out, so that'd be cool. Cotton. I really can't remember what mods I've got in here, so there's definitely lots of stuff. Telehandler, let's actually, that's what I need. Ooh. 7-meter one. That looks very awkward to use. turbo. Turbo plus. Does this mean like it's got turbo with a bigger wastegate? That's definitely old school. Look at that. That's a pretty awesome detailing and everything. JCB. I always seem to end up on the Massey. I do like these layout. Why'd I go Massey? More horsepower, but I could always go with the Manitou this time, which is different, but I think we're going to end up with a couple of them. Just narrow dies on the rear. That looks pretty cool. We're going to go with that. I'm going to buy this telehandler because we need a telehandler. And I don't want to do a big wheel loader as well, but we could do the Torion. That's for a later date, I reckon. Next one. Awesome mod now, it's night time. I'm not sure now. Lol. I bought the telehandler bit, but the telehandler bit's not going on. Let's have it. No, I got the telehandler one. TSL 8.7. Alright, I don't know what I've done. But anyway, that's not working, so that's great effort right there. There's probably something written right in the simple description of what's going to happen. Or I'm not pushing the right button. Not the first time. Yep, I am. That would look pretty cool. Look like it fits in the locking pins and everything, so must be just a nighttime effort. Too late for me. Can't work it out. Alright, I'm gonna go with that. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for everyone coming back and having a look later on and all that sort of stuff. If you enjoyed this sort of style, please like and do, feel free to comment that you enjoy it and all that. If anyone has an idea on American mods they want me to use that will be suitable for Lone Oak Farm, I definitely will be open to using them. So yeah, that's pretty much all that. So my plan is I am recording this video as well as streaming it, so I'm planning on adding it up and doing a bit of an overshot video and lay that out later on, so you only want to watch a highlight. I'll rewatch it again for some of the silly things, but this one was pretty mellow. But next time we could have some crazy stuff, so if we want to do a bit more style like this, I'll be all happy for it. Well, till then, thanks everyone for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.